All right, let's get this thing started. I'm not gonna lie, the brakes are a little soft. Okay, back in the shop. Windows work. Let me turn the key on. You can hear it's got electric fans. This one's slow, needs a little WD-40. This is why it's a project vehicle. This one's not as slow. All right, let's check it out. Okay, so yeah, 71 Corvette, damages, no antenna. I want to fill that hole over. I don't think it needs a radio. The scratches on it is part of the storm damage. Basically, a storm blew these big doors in, and that big corrugated sheet metal comes scratching down the side of the car. It also hit this front fender, and yeah, you can see there's a hole there. It's soft on the top side, but it needs some repair, but it's not completely blown out. There's also a hairline crack here. Don't know if you can see it, but there used to be a hood scoop. It was cut round, and there is old age paint going on here. Here's a scratch on the nose, here and there. I have extended this center grill. That piece, I extended it out so that it's in line with the rest of the grills. It's real easy. It's a little bracket, 2 brackets, little bit of chunk there, extra wide wheels for extra more grip, but this one's got the old mechanics crack. Now, if you know anything about these old Corvettes, mechanics lean on these fenders real hard, and they usually crack here and up this direction. Both sides were like that. I stabilized this side. I fiberglassed it solid so it wouldn't flex. But the other side, it has storm damage. Louvers, T-tops. The T-tops have the liners in it. Yeah, another wide wheel. Again, this is old paint. You can see little blemishes in it. 10 foot away, it looks great. The old school tail lights. It's got the square tips on the mufflers, stock exhaust, and stock tail lights. And you can tell there's a bunch of places that need a little love. The bumpers are not perfect chrome. And that is basically the car. Let's look under the hood. Got me a fire extinguisher in there. This is something I didn't show earlier. Yeah. So that's depicting the high horsepower 454 for this year model. So let's pop the hood. All right, this is what we got. 454 big block. We got new alternator, new wires, basically new engine, aluminum radiator. Yeah, all that good stuff. This sucker will hit 100 miles an hour, like I just showed. Let me prop the hood. The hood hinge does not like, that thing doesn't like to stay where you can get it to do it by hand, but you gotta use both hands. What else? Let me spin you around to the other side. It's the original 454 big block hood. Those are really kind of unique and rare. I see a little spider web thing there in the paint. This is from the nut on this breather. If you get too tall, yeah, you're gonna blow a hole right in your hood, right there. Anyways, let me get this air breather off here. I think I didn't get it off all the way. I think the whole thing just comes straight off. Set to the side. Yep, old junky carburetor. Yeah, you see, I'm kidding. It has a manual choke. I have yet to use it. I think I got jetted just a bit rich. And saying that, you need to probably jet this to whatever altitude you're going to be running at. Yeah, I went through this whole motor. The valve covers match the oil pan. It's an aluminum finned oil pan. It looks just like those valve covers. And anybody knows anything about these intake manifolds, it still has the oven box choke area. And this is one of those recast snowflake intake manifold. So the intake manifold has tall rectangle ports on it. The heads are 781 heads. They've got the large oval. So if you upgrade the heads, that would flow better, and you probably go a little faster. But 100 miles an hour, you're going a little fast. I want to just point out this there. You see how this bushing is rotted? On the other side, one is rotted so bad, it has completely come out, I think. I don't know. Maybe it has. If you can see down in there. Right down in there. Yeah, that's not real good. So 1971 Corvette, zipping back off. I haven't done any super polishing on this because you see the paint's old. All I did was squirt it down with a water hose and then take one of these chamois like this and just wiped it off. That's all I've done. Yeah, so you got the cool wheels, painted the brake calipers red, of course. You've got to do that hot rod, right? So yeah, let's look at some parts. What parts come with this car? Okay, some parts. Yes, big block springs for the front end. This is all your front bushings. This is front bushings. This is the upper A-arm pivot. Yeah. This is all for the 71, so kind of a front end rebuild kit right here for those bushings. This is a complete, I think complete, even with the window trim. This is the rubber seals for the doors, the back window, the T-tops, everything that came from Corvette Central. You can see they're collecting dust. This right here is something some of y'all might not want, but this is the FIA headlight kit. Let me set that down. Yeah, this is the kit that can bolt on underneath the headlights, and it comes with two metal brackets. It's got the like headlight places stuff. Yeah. Anyways, headlight kit for replace your pop-up headlights. No, the pop-up headlights do work. They do actuate up and down. However, the valance here for the wipers, it doesn't want to go on its own. You have to help it. It's got this here. It's there, but it doesn't like to actuate on its own. So you got to hold it up, and then I don't know. The wipers do work, but yeah, nobody takes this thing out in the rain. So you get these 3 boxes of stuff, 3 kits, and there's one other thing. There's a set of original steel wheels. They have some really bad tires on it, but I have the original steel Corvette wheels with beauty rings and the center caps. And they're back off in a corner. I'm not going to dig those out right now. They're not mint condition. They're true to the age of the car, but that is what you're looking at. As you can see there, I've got a decal in the back window. I can take these decals off. There's one on the front windshield as well. I do have a YouTube channel where I work on stuff. I started this YouTube channel with this car, and I've worked my ass off, all right? I love this car. You want this car, you can get it from me for $8 grand, all right? I'm not gonna go any lower than that. If you love it, you gotta love it as much as I love it. So, yeah, it's definitely a runner. It goes up down the highway. The brakes are a little soft this morning. That needs some checking into. Old cars, if you're going to buy an old car, it's always going to need work. Always. You're going to be maintaining it constantly. So, yeah, this thing sat underneath this 63 Impala, I don't know, like 5 months or more maybe. And I just threw a little starter fluid in the carburetor and started it up, took it down the road for y'all guys. So, yeah, no, it's solid. It's good. And I hope y'all find what you're looking for. I answered the questions you're looking for. Other than that, no, it's not a perfect car. But it's pretty cool. 10 foot away. I get compliments every time I drive it. So, this is what you're looking for. $8 grand. I'll throw in all these parts. All right. Happy hunting, guys.